Welcome back to Yakuza 3, Yakuza 3, Yakuza 0 Blind. What the fuck is wrong with me? 3 years ago, Kamurocho. This must be the guy.
Oh, Yodai. Oh.
Ah, there he is. Gojo. Gomo? Gojo? Goro! God damn it, I'm brain rotted. In the last episode, we did more of the thing.
36発か。相手は上野義治とその場にいる清和会の連中全員。こないなとこ呼び出して何のつもりなんすか、柴田。
Wait a minute.
単刀直入に言います。今日の上野義治の襲撃、真島さん、行かないでください。
どうしてそれを？
あなたと冴島は今日出所直後の上野義治を都内のラーメン屋で襲う、そういう計画ですよね。実はあの計画ちょっと問題がありましてね。
And how exactly is it problematic?
させてもらうことになりました。
Does this guy have bodyguards or
この
something?
まま襲撃に向かえば堂島組長、いや島野さんにも迷惑をかけることになってしまいます。
兄弟はもう向かってねえや。じゃあ俺はどうしたらええんじゃ。
真島さん、
あんたは俺に兄弟裏切れっちゅうんか。このまま見殺しにせえっちゅうんか。
落ち着いて落ち着いて。
俺は行く。たとえどんな裏があっても構へん。俺にとって冴島はたった一人の兄弟なんじゃ。
真島さん、でもそれじゃああなたの身も。
Who's the slimy little communist shit-toad cocksucker man here? Oh. Wrong type of death warrants.
そうですか。それじゃ仕方ありませんね。おい。
Oh shit.
柴田。
Damn. That's metal.
お前には失望したで、真島。
島野の親父。
極道にとって親の命令は絶対。お前やったらそんくらい分かっとると思っとったがな。
親父、兄弟は冴島はどうなったんですか？教えてください、親父。
道を外した極道の行き着く先がこの穴蔵や。
親父。
Oni Baba.
安心せえ、別に殺しはせん。せやけどここにぶち込まれたやつはみんな殺してくれって泣いて頼むわ。なんでやろな。
親父、兄弟は教えてください、親父。
Damn. We are still playing as Goro. Another shit night's sleep. Gotta get to work. Not much else I can do right now. I thought he was grabbing onto the railings. Oh, great. I love pocket tissues. Is that just a regular thing in Japan? Please help me! What are you staring at? You come up with that one by yourself, Chucklehead? Well, well, asking for it, huh? I love the men in black. It's the nunchuck. Holy shit. Jesus Christ. You would. Good morning, sir. And again, thank you for managing to strike a deal with Odyssey yesterday. Just doing my job. Now it's up to you guys to keep this place on the upswing. Still, that was quite the surprise to wake up to. Why didn't you tell me the two other girls are coming besides Nozomi? Two what now? Sure, neither one is at Nozomi's level, but they're both veterans and fantastic draws for the club. With any luck, they'll bring all their old regulars straight to us. We gave up some of our girls in trade, but there's no denying we came out on top here. Last night's negotiations must have been something to behold. Well, I did a fair bit of research beforehand. As long as you get a little dirt under your belt, you can pretty much wing the rest. That might be true for you, sir. It's no wonder they call you the Lord of the Night. Looks like my little talk with Yagamata went better than I thought. Probably could have stuck it to him even harder, though. Get a few more girls out of him. Guess I could have done more research or given the club a better look to get a few more cards in my hand to play with. No sense worrying about it now, though. Now, if this is a good time, I'd like to work out the new shift schedule. Sure. Uh-oh.
何の用や。
お疲れさん。お前ちょっと今から出られねえか。
な。
いやさ、お前と飲みたくなってよ。
どういう風の吹き回しや。あいにくあんたと酒飲むくらいなら自分のしょんべん飲む方がまだまし
や。やめとけ。あんまりうまいもんじゃねえぞあれは。店は下の連中に任せとけば1日ぐらいはなんとかなんだろう。俺は下場公園で待ってる。早く来いよ。
おい。オーナーからの呼び出しや。いつ戻れるかわからんからあと頼んだで。
わかりました。主任にも伝えておきます。
すまんの。
She bought a classy spot for a classy guy. No telling what shit he'll pull if I'm late. I better get moving. Metal Gear Yakuza. Hmm. 20 kilometers on foot. It's already nighttime? Damn. This is the place. No, it is not. What do you got here? Alright. What do I need shoes for? Ordinary metal screw has many uses. Interesting. Try begging for your life like the last time we met. Hell yeah. For real.
Oh. こないなとこに呼び出して何の用や。
そう構えるなって。お前と飲みたいだけって言ったじゃねえか。ほら座れよ。何にせよまずは一杯やってからだ。
Is he gonna try and kill me or something?
大将、こいつにも適当に見繕ってやって。こんなご時世だ。10万するフグの解析だの、100グラム1万の松阪牛だのなんだの。高えもんはあらかた食ったけど、こんなボロい屋台の80円の大根が一番うめえ。金ってのは一体何なんだろうな。
An illusion. Paper that we put value to for goods and services.
お
Cash is king. Was it poisoned? It better not have been.
なんだよ、最初の一杯きり全然飲んでねえじゃねえか。
あんたが横におって気持ちを飲めるか。
もう2年にもなるか、お前との付き合いも。なのにそういう反抗的なとこは変わんねえな。あの島野の兄弟がなんでお前みたいなやつを生かしておいてるんだか。まあわけわかんねえよな。極道の世界で親に逆らったやつは必ず相応の報いを受けるもんだ。破門、絶縁、その辺ならまだいいが、ひでえ時には人知れずなぶり殺しにされることもある。お前は穴ぐらい切っていうその最悪のケースを踏んじまったはずなんだ。だが穴蔵での拷問に1年間も耐え抜いたお前を島野はあそこから出した。耐えたお前のタフさも信じられねえけど、何より一度穴蔵に落としたやつをあの島野が救うとはな。
You can't kill
だが
me.
島野がお前を許したかといえばそうでもない。穴蔵から出たお前は破門も絶縁もされずに極道の世界から追
When
放
is
さ
he
れた。
gonna realize that he doesn't
そ
need
して
these
大門
tools?
違いの兄弟分である俺にお前を預け、仇として飼うように指示をした。武闘派と呼ばれる島野がなんでそんなに回りくどいことをしているのか。奴の目的は一体何だろうな。
さあ、俺が聞きたいくらいや。
案外理由は単純で、ただ単にお前のケツの味が忘れられないだけなのかもしれねえな。なんだよ、つまんねえやつだな。そうだ、一つお前に聞いてみたかったんだ。なんでお前そんなに登場界に戻りてんだ。お前みてえな跳ねっ返りがこんな罰に耐え続けてまで。冴島大河だっけか。お前が登場界にいた時の兄弟分だっけ。そいつのためって言ってたよな。18人殺しの冴島大河か。当時は大騒ぎになったもんだ。登場会と敵対していた地元組織上野清和会の会合に単身襲撃。結果相手組員18人を射殺したんだからよ。登場会の生ける伝説、こっちでも随分話題になった。
He had 3 revolvers.
けどその冴島も今や無所
Cost a
だから。
lot.
18人もやったんだ。あとは死刑判決を待つだけだろ。なのにお前はそいつのために登場界への復帰を望んでいる。そこがわかんねえんだ。
兄弟は兵の中で死ぬような玉やない。あいつは必ず戻ってくる。俺を殺しにな。
殺しに？
あ、なんでもない。もう過去の話や。とにかく俺はどんな目に遭おうが、どんな屈辱に遭おうが、登場界でのし上がらなあかんねん。
This won't fix
なる
anything.
ほどね。そうやって帰ってくるはずもない兄弟分の帰りを待ち続けてるってわけか。登場界に戻って冴島が戻ってきた時の席を用意する必要があるっつう。泣ける話じゃねえか。なあ。
あんたには関係あらへん。
まあ俺も大門違いとはいえ島野の兄弟には仲良くさせてもらってるからな。でもまあ俺だったら自分の人生の全てを捨ててまで他人のために生きる道を選択する気にはなれねえな。お前もいい大人なんだ。もっと器用に立ち回ってもいいんじゃないのか。まあいいや。 お前が俺に言われて素直に入って言わない男なら上がってる。じゃあお望みの本題に入ろうか。お前人を一人殺せるか？
殺し？
ああ、そうだ。
This guy's not listening.
言ったじゃねえか。極道に戻れるなら何でもやるってよ。違うのか？
そないなことせんでも俺は店の売り上げあと5億上げて極道に戻る。
オデッセイから望みを引き抜いてか？
もう知っとんのか？
けどさ、もし俺がオデッセイに連絡すりゃその話今からでもなかったことにできるんだよ。
なんやと？
まあつまりお前の未来は俺の手の中にあるってことだ。
金儲けさせた上に人殺しまで手伝いっちゅうんか？
どっちも大事なことなんだよ。俺にとってもお前にとっても。
誰をやればいいんや？
牧村誠、聞いたことないか？
誰やそれ？
知らないか？最近蒼天堀で荒稼ぎしてる売春組織の元締めだ。
You want me to kill a sex
牧
trafficker?
村はそこらの女子大生やら若い女を捕まえては稼がせてその上がりを吸い上げてる。その上組織から逃げ出そうもんなら見せしめに赤ん坊の産めねえ体にされるってよ。相手がクズでよかったな。やりやすくなっただろ。
その牧村って男はどこにおるんや？
それを調べるのも仕事のうちだ。牧村は女たちにテレクラで男を釣らせてる。探るんなら末端の女どもから当たるのがいいだろう。
Is this how you befriend people through
テレク
telephone
ラで
clubs?
牧村の息のかかった女を探すちゅうことか？
仕事の期限は2日だ。それまでに的を仕留めろ。もしそれを超えた場合、今度はお前が狙われる立場になる。いいな？
そら楽しみやな。
殺しの方法はお前に任せる。仕事を終えたらこの番号へかけろ。
分かった。
真島ちゃん、最後に確認しとくぞ。殺しに人数や相手は関係ねえ。一人殺そうが18人殺そうが成人を殺そうがクズを殺そうが人殺しは人殺し。やった瞬間まっとうな人生には二度と戻れなくなる。街を歩こうが家にいようが人を殺したっていう記憶が頭から離れなくなる。極道の先輩として忠告しておくけど殺しなんてやらないで済むならその方がいい。当たり前だよな。でもお前はてめえの目的のために見ず知らずの誰かを殺せるか？
うるさいわ！どっちみち人の一人殺せんやつは極道として半人前や。やったるわ！
He's emotional. The drink
ご
affected
ちそうさ
him.
ん。こいつの分もこれで。あとは好きに飲んでくれ。あ、ガンもうまいぞ。食っとけ。じゃあ頼んだよ。
牧村誠。
Well, we got 2 days to track down this son of a bitch. We'll find him. This is a good thing. My big chance to get back into the Yakuza life. I still got time. Absolute worst thing I can do is rush and screw it up. I'll start tomorrow. Do it right. Tonight I just need to get to bed. Ready to go home soon? I want to play some more.
Huh?
Hey, a toilet. Do I gotta drain the tank? Yes. Better now than later. Well, this toilet ain't exactly the model of cleanliness. The walls are covered with graffiti, most of it gutter talk at best. Pretty sorry state of affairs. Huh? Some of this graffiti is done up in some real pretty handwriting. I'm very lonely. Please reply. Only a lady has handwriting this pretty. Who could have wrote this? And what should I do? Write a reply. Ah, yes. That'll do. Ain't right for a person to be lonely. Lady boy. I must be nuts to reply to some bathroom graffiti. I guess we go back the next day. What are you looking at? Hmm? Is this guy the absentee father that no longer wants to be absent? This guy's been staring at my and his boy for a whole while. Excuse me, can you throw me my ball, please? Sure, got it. Uh-oh, is this gameplay? Wait, please. Hmm? That ball, may I? Huh? What? Can I have my ball, please? Yeah, coming right up. Here goes. Whoa. Thank you. What's with this weirdo? He got pretty dejected all of a sudden. He's thinking about... Is this... Sir, over there, is that your cum pet? It's pet semen. Hey, what's got you in the dumps? Did you want to throw the ball or something? Yes, very much so. Surely you don't need to be that despondent over it. You're making me feel guilty over here. I just wish I could have played catch with him, even if it were just that one throw. Why him? Thank you for being so kind. Thanks for getting my ball. Uh-huh. You keep at it, kid. You'll be in the pros. Bye-bye, misters. Bye-bye. I ain't old enough to be a mister. What's the matter? Why are those two so fascinating to you? You have nothing to do with this. Maybe it wouldn't hurt to tell you. Those two, they're my wife and son. Huh? What are you talking about? You were obviously just a random guy to both of them. It's because my wife and son can't recognize me. What? How's that possible? 6 months ago, my face was surgically altered. Surgically altered? What for? I can't get into details, but it was Yakuza related. A little bit of trouble. A little bit? Not so sure about that. The real me is officially dead. Now I live as Keigo Akitani, with a new face and identity. So you are forced into assuming another life. What's your real name? The man I was is now dead. Akitani is my real name now. I'm sorry. Man, that's complicated. Just imagine it. I can tell you went through a hell of an ordeal. Yes, at first it was shock every time I saw this stranger's face in the mirror. There's no one in the world who can recognize me for who I was. That realization made me want to kill myself. I fought the urge for a long time. Then I remembered my family. That mom and boy? Yes, but I'm a total stranger to them now. The best I can do is watch them from afar like you saw me doing. Can't you just tell your wife and son about what happened and go back to them? If only I could do that. The real me is supposed to be dead. I doubt they would believe my outlandish story. Even if I could convince them, I don't know if they could accept me with a stranger's face. Besides, I'm deep in the underworld, deep enough to attract that kind of trouble that makes a man change his face. Just by being around me, those two could be in danger. It's better that I just watch them from a distance. Gotcha. Man, now I'm really sorry I threw that ball back to your boy. Please don't worry about it. I'll wait for another opportunity. It's gotta be tough for you. Take care, huh? Thank you. You're the first person I spoke with truthfully since my face was altered. If you don't mind, may I ask your name? It's Majima. It would be nice if I could chat with you again sometime, Majima-san. Well, I should be going. Sub-story complete? No. Please let my daughter go. It sounds important. It is important. So important it has a cutscene. Get real, you leech. Huh? What's all this then? What's all this then? Screw your little sales tax. You want us to pay tax every time we buy something? You bloodsuckers. You'll bleed the whole country dry. Oof. I understand. Your anger is justified. But it's a necessary evil for the sake of the nation's people. Get stuffed. You gonna pay sales tax on that fancy suit that you're wearing, you damn bureaucrat? This tax is only made to keep the common people down. Yeah, you vulture. That younger guy's sure taking some heat over some kind of tax issue. Guess it's my lucky day to run into this son of a bitch bureaucrat trying to spring the sales tax on us, all alone in a back alley, no less. I don't like your tone, sir. I represent the voice of the general populace, and I'm here to tell you we're fucking pissed. Yeah, why don't we give you a little taste of public opinion, then you'll know what oppression feels like. Please calm down. Violence isn't the answer. Don't do this. Uh-oh, the pot's about to boil over. Please, calm down. Shut it, asshole. Hey, fellas, let's tone it down. No sense in ganging up on one guy. Have a little pride, eh? What? You don't know who this cockroach is, do you? It's the pencil-pushing dickwad that came up with the sales tax. Sales tax? What? Don't you watch the news? It's a new tax they're going to start charging next year. Every time you buy something, they're going to charge you 3% more as tax. Isn't that ridiculous? What? That is some bullshit. And this guy's the douchebag? That's highway robbery. I agree. Ah. Whoa. I about lost it for a second there. Listen, guys. I totally understand why it'd piss you off, but beating this guy to a pulp isn't gonna make the sales tax go away, is it? Who gives a shit? The government needs to know that the people think of their shit policies in a way they'll understand. Direct action. Yeah. Power to the people. If you ain't part of the solution, you're part of the problem. You want to stick up for this mosquito? Then we'll show you the power of the masses too. So what you're really after is blowing off some steam. Sure, see how far that gets you with me. Prepare for the revolution, asshole. Menacing man. I can't tell if he's more violent than Kiryu or just as violent. Kiryu just punches them in the stomach. Then slams their head into the wall just one good time. Oh, I fucking love this shit. I'm sorry. I was out of line. It won't happen again. Huh. Public outrage sure fizzles fast. Thank you for stepping in. Those people were out for blood. I'm Taiyo Matsuzo. Taiyo as in the sun. If I may, can I buy you a drink as thanks? It's a good name. I'm Majima. No need for any thanks, though. Oh no, I absolutely insist. Sounds like you got your work cut out for you, though. You some kind of political big shot? Well, I don't have much in the way of rank or power, but I am in a position to help steer the country. I came to Sotenbori for a conference on taxation policy, but I wasn't prepared to face the public about it. You're driving a tank called the government. Even if you're careful, people are going to be pissed when you steamroll them. You're trying to make this country a better place to live, right? You gotta take some pride in that. Do you think so? I knew people would be unhappy with the new tax, but only on a logical level. When I saw how emotional they got about it, well, it was daunting. They find out that sales tax is only the tip of the iceberg and that there are more taxes on the way. I hate to think how people will react. What? More taxes on top of the sales tax? Right. Nothing's set in stone yet, but we're considering many more effective ways of generating revenue streams. In fact, at tomorrow's conference, I have to give a talk on some of those proposals. That's so. Well, I guess with everyone making such good money these days, you can't fault the government for wanting to get their hands in the pie. Yes, but as you've seen firsthand, we have to consider public opinion. I wonder if I can really come up with a tax policy that everyone could live with. Good luck with that. Even if they're throwing cash into the fireplace, nobody wants the government to hold out its hand. Yeah, that's where I'm stuck. I haven't found the right balance. I'm a little lost at the moment. Well, I can't say I understand a lick of what you're trying to do, but take care of the country for us, alright? Wait, Majima-san, can you help me just once more? Huh? You got another mob waiting to string you up? Oh no, not that. I want to get your views on taxation. Well, what? I know less than nothing on the subject of taxes. That's why you're perfect. You see, I just had this idea. Perhaps someone who is completely ignorant of taxation can offer an entirely different perspective. You think? Please, Majima-san. It's no exaggeration. The fate of this country rests on your shoulders. Will you please give me advice on the taxation policy? No.
Yeah.
Nah, I'll pass. You really ought to talk to someone with higher qualifications than me. Oh no, please, don't sell yourself so short. I won't give up. I'm going to stay here and wait until I have a change of heart. Oh wait, do I have to... Fine. Okay. You win. Let's talk some taxes then. Thank you. Your insight will be invaluable, but this is hardly the place for it. Can we go somewhere more appropriate? Sure, lead the way. I sure hope this doesn't take too much time. I'm getting distracted with side content. Now, you better keep in mind, I don't know the first thing about tax policy. Don't expect much from me. No, that's exactly why I asked you. I know you'll have some unique insights, not bound by typical conventions. So you're basically hoping to strike gold in a copper mine. Well, let's just make sure you're not completely in the dark with a basic question. Sure. Majima-san, do you know why the government collects taxes from the people? To provide public services. It's for providing public services, right? Ah, yes. That's exactly right. I'm sorry for asking such a basic question. Just as you said, Majima-san, taxes are collected mainly for providing public services. Education, medical care, the police, fire departments, and so much more are paid for by taxes. They pay for services that the people need to survive. Unless it's America, in which case, it pays for the military to blow shit up. Yeah, we gotta build roads and bridges, and keep them in working order, right? But there's more to it than that. Exactly. They also serve other purposes as it pertains to general wealth, but we don't need to go into that much detail. Like I said, there's a whole lot I don't know. Oh, but aren't you interested in where your money goes? It's always good to know more about taxes. Yeah, I'm getting a proper schooling here. Okay, let's shift to the main theme. Majima-san, if you were in the position of collecting taxes from the people, what would you tax? Adult entertainment, tobacco, Sato-san. Holy shit. In the 80s? In the 80s, tobacco, but in modern days, it would be adult entertainment. Like, if this was set, like, modern ages, it would be adult entertainment. But if it's the 80s, I'm gonna say tobacco. Why not charge taxes on tobacco? Tobacco, you say? Interesting. Since the government monopoly on tobacco products ended 3 years ago, there actually has been a small tax on tobacco products. Yeah, I smoke myself, so I don't really want to pay a tax on them, but I suppose they're non-essential. And if you're going to jack up taxes, it's the non-essential stuff that you start with. People might even be more likely to understand a tax on smokes, right? I see. A tobacco tax! Yeah. Pack's around 200 yen now. People bitch and moan. but I think they'd still fork over 300 yen. I see. Interesting. At the 400 yen mark, though, I think I'd have a long, hard think about each pack being worth it. Yes, I think at that point I'd consider cutting back on my intake, too. What about 500 yen a pack? I'd probably quit. Cold turkey. You'd quit at 500. But if we raised it incrementally... He started muttering all of a sudden. What else do you think would have potential for taxation? I think something that's closely tied to everyday living would have the best potential. A tax tied to everyday living, huh? Pretty shrewd. Air. Pets. Gasoline. We're not going to tax the air. That's stupid. Gasoline. About jacking up the tax on gasoline. Ah, gasoline tax. Why not? People with cars are obviously living it up there. Why not skim a little more off the top? The price of gas is dependent on the cost of petroleum, so people have experienced price hikes before. They should be used to price creep, actually. There's also a provisional tariff on gas tax. Yes, there's certainly room to raise taxes without too much notice. Hey, why all the muttering? You're not feeling that one either? Oh no, far from it. I think it's a fantastic idea. I will definitely follow up on it. Oh, good to hear. Majima-san, anything else? Do you have anything else to say on the matter of taxation? Anything else about taxation? Oh yeah, right. Well, I was thinking about that sales tax those goofballs were all riled up about. Yes? So next year, we gotta start paying 3% on top of everything we buy, right? Yes, that's how it works. Well, why stop at 3%? Sure, you can go in at that rate. Wouldn't you get more if you bumped it up? That would be impossible. Majima-san, you saw what happened. Just a 3% tax caused so much outrage, people wanted to tear me apart. To charge more would probably end up in open revolt. No, Tayo-chan, you ain't thinking. People are pissed because you sprang a new thing on them. You had to turtle up. You gotta think about the long game. The long game? Familiarity's a scary thing, my friend. Sure, people are bitching and moaning about this shiny new tax, but once it becomes a regular part of life, they'll move on to the next thing to bitch and moan about. Preach! And that's when you start gradually turning the screws. Every time you hike it up a little, you'll get some more blubbering, but they won't be screaming bloody murder like the first time you introduced the tax. Want to know why? Because they'll be used to getting screwed. If something they've already accepted gets a little worse, it's just the facts of life doing what they do. If you want to pull the cash, you gotta have a plan to really amp up that sales tax. Majima-san, I'm getting goosebumps. And I think you're terrifying, actually. Are you even of this earth? You really want to know? No, not really. Then, if the sales tax were to be raised, how high do you think it should go? How high should it go, huh? You're starting at 3%, right? Let me see here. $50 sales tax. Holy fucking shit, that would be a goddamn nightmare. Adjusting with the rate of inflation. 5%, 8%. You know, 5% is actually a lot if we go up by like increments of 0.5. So, thinking from like a businessman's perspective though, 50% is too high because then people will be like, what the fuck are you doing? Because that is a very large surcharge. 8% is also a lot, and that can stack on top of other things. I guess it would just depend on the rate of inflation. Like 3% in the 80s is probably a lot more than it is nowadays, just because of how money works. Why the fuck am I yapping? Nobody wants to hear this shit. God damn it. Maybe around 5%. I see, 5%. Yes, considering the burden it represents to the people, that sounds appropriate. But I get the feeling that would only be a temporary solution. That so? I'm just thinking what I'd be comfortable with personally. I'd be pretty pissed if it went higher. Maybe if we went from the initial percent... I'd like to propose... Oh, great. Maybe if we went from the initial 3% up to 5%, waited a little longer, then hiked it up to the proposed 8%, then eventually we'd... Enough with the muttering under your breath, Tayo-chan. Oh, sorry. I was lost in my thoughts. Majima-san, I'm so glad I took time to speak with you. You're a wealth of ideas. Yeah? Glad I was useful. Useful doesn't begin to describe it. Please, take this. It's just a token of my thanks. You got some ash wood. Okay, I better get going. I need to get back to the hotel and prepare my presentation for the tax conference tomorrow. Attaboy. Do your country proud, you hear?
Hi.
Will do, Majima-san. I'll be sure to work in your advice. See ya. Oof. Never figured I'd be in a position to give a guy in the business running our country advice. Tayo-chan seemed to get a handle of how to go about jacking up taxes too. Good for him. Wait, jacking up taxes? Did I just... If taxes go up, is it my fault? Ha! No way. You dirty motherfucker. Well, that was intellectual. My brain is stimulated. So that's cool. I'll see y'all next time.